Hey there, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. My name is Matt. As you can now see on the screen, I am clearly an old man, and I do enjoy ranking things. I've taken to ranking K-pop groups and their discographies. And this time around, we're doing ITZY. ITZY was part of our 4-girl group series that we did with aespa, IVE, and Blackpink. And so a lot of these rankings you'll find in those videos. However, there are some new additions. Feel free to check the ITZY playlist if you want in order to see them. Here are our current rankings. Imaginary Friend, Bet on Me, Kidding Me, Trust Me /Midzy, Cheshire, a recent addition from a couple weeks ago, Tunnel Vision, Dalla Dalla, Cake, Wannabe, Sneakers, Boys Like You, Icy, and Want It, which was last week's video. This time around, we're going to be doing Cherry. So let's break it down, and then we'll rank it after that. Okay, word of note, there will be a link for this particular lyric video, as well as for just the straight audio on the ITZY YouTube channel. Be sure to check both of them out and give them your love. Also, I pause videos. I talk over the top of songs. If this is not for you, I understand. But this place probably isn't for you because nothing's changing around here. Here we go. Ooh, nice chromatic line. Nice. I like the differences in the melodies. All right, I love that confidence. Oh, nice. That was a C to a B7 alt. Oh, using the Sly and the Family Stone. I love that pre-chorus. It was a C major 7 to a B7 alt, which has all kinds of alterations to the chord or extensions in the chord. That's what makes it sound so wild and weird. And then to E minor, to a D minor, and I think there was a D minor to G7 in there as well. That last little bit is the If You Want Me to Stay, Sly and the Family Stone progression, which it seems like you cannot get away from in K-pop. But they found a way to kind of flip the phrasing, because usually that phrasing then continues. They put the end of the phrase at the beginning of the pre-chorus, and the beginning of the phrase at the end of the pre-chorus. So I love how they switched it up. That was very nice. Also, I love the different kinds of melodies, all the different kinds of harmonies. Really cool. Cherry on top, yeah. That was wild. I don't know how they did that. It's got to be just a sampled sound, but all right, Leah. Oh, this is... They're kind of repeating this part again. Okay. So I guess that's the chorus. But this feels like the pre-chorus. I love that. So beautiful. Yeah. They just fall off on the G7 chord. Okay. that a sample of their voices that's being used on top, or is it just a vocal chop? That time they didn't go. This is cool. See, this is what I mean by I don't like songs that just do the same thing over and over and over. There, that third time with that pre-chorus, chorus, whatever it's part of, they cut out the last two chords. Just little things like that can make a difference, especially when you're playing them, you know, because you can fall into a rut playing a whole bunch of things in sequence over and over and over again. And this way, it keeps you on your toes and you stay invested in the song and you're concentrating more on the performances of everybody else. And granted, most of this stuff is just done kind of in a production studio, and there's a lot of things that a guitar player will come in and just play over the top of later. But if you're that guitar player coming in, or if you're that synth player, or even if the synth is just programmed, if you're that producer, sometimes you need things to keep yourself awake, to make it still feel organized in your brain to where you have to find extra expression in things. And so I appreciate all the little changes that are between these, unlike Want It, which seemed like they were just doing the same thing over and over and over with not much real change other than maybe dynamic change at all. Now this is a little repetitive for me, but because this part hasn't changed a whole lot. Well, I like that they're gonna maybe end on the instrumental, or are they gonna say it one last time? Oh, they're gonna say it one last time. Oh, they're gonna keep going. All right. They think that we really like this groove. Oh. There's a lot of reverb on the end of that voice, wasn't there? Yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed that ending. That made me appreciate that section a little more. They added a couple of little extra vocal counter lines in there as well. Added a little bit different instrumentation. You had the snare roll on top of that crazy sound that just kind of washes over your ears sometimes. That was cool. Let's rank it. Okay, I'm going to start at the top and work my way down, even though I know it's not going to go above Cheshire. Really. Imaginary friend, bet on me, kidding me, trust me. No, those four are still golden to me. Cheshire. I kind of really like the way that production was done. I like the way this production is done. Tunnel vision. I think I'm starting to get stuck here. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision's very cool. A lot of ITZY songs are just kind of stank face songs. Which I appreciate. I love that. But oftentimes, unless they grow in some way or another, it doesn't do as much for me. That's why I'm going to put Cherry over Tunnel Vision. I also like the message in the lyrics. You know, you know, this is my world. You're just in it. Kind of vibe. Like that a lot. So that's where I'm ranking it. Don't forget that I've got lots of other K-pop content here on the channel and on my Patreon. Be sure to check the link in the description below. Anytime we're going to be doing a ranking that I can't get on YouTube, it will be on the Patreon, and those posts will always be free. So all you really got to do to be in the clue on Patreon is to just join as a free member, and then you get access to everything you really need. And then if you want some of the extra stuff on top of that, there are some supporter tiers, which I thank you for because I need dentures. But don't feel obligated to join at a paid tier if you're just looking for the rankings, because those will always be free. Thanks for watching. What are we doing next time? It's summer. ITZY summer. Anyway, we'll see you then. Bye.